Hi, I'm Audrey Childers, your Public Information Officer for the Darlington County School District, with a summary of the May 13th Board of Education meeting. The board meeting began with a public input session. Pastor Chris Frazier addressed the board about a recent meeting at Washington Street Elementary School. He thanked the board for seeking parent and community input, and then also thanked the board and the school district leadership for listening to what the parents said. We'll have more information about the Washington Street realignment in just a little bit.
Hello, I'm Dr. Tim Newman, Superintendent for the Darlington County School District. And I know you're not used to seeing me on this particular filming, but it was very important for me to come in person to talk about the exciting news for the proposed budget for the 1920 school year. The board had the first reading this past Monday, and they passed that first reading. Some of the highlights, really great news: first-year teacher starting salary. Currently, we are at $35,000 plus a $1,000 sign-on for induction teachers. For next year, that same salary will be $39,000 plus the $1,000 sign-on bonus, bringing our first-year teacher salaries to $40,000. The board is committed to leading the PD in teacher salaries, and this is a huge step in that direction. Some other points to make about the teacher salary schedules are, for example, a 10-year teacher in the district was making $41,250 this past year, and they will be making $44,675, which is approximately an 8% increase. Overall, for all teachers in the school district, the average increase is 6.8%. We also are making sure to give all of our other employees in the school district a 4% raise over their current salaries. Other items in the new proposed budget for the 1920 school year are instructional positions that have been requested by our principals that will be able to help out with children in the buildings. Again, it's really important that we address some of the needs from when we had cuts several years back. We got feedback from our principals, we prioritized that feedback, and we were able to add instructional positions at the school level that will help fortify the instructional process. There are only 3 positions from the district level that are being added, and those are technicians for the technology department to support our one-to-one take-home initiative that starts up next year. It's very important that we have technicians available to fix the devices, since they will be going home and they will be suspect to more risk. Again, I think it's great news for the new 1920 proposed budget. First reading has passed. We have a budget work session that is scheduled for the 24th of May, Friday morning, and then we will have our second reading in June. We also have 2 public readings that we can take public input for, but I am so encouraged on the resources that will be available for the school district next year. We look forward to a great ending to this year and can't wait to see you at the beginning of next year. Have a great day.
The board moved on to board policies next. The board is systemically reviewing and updating our policy manual. They approved a second reading of Section A, Foundations and Basic Commitments, and Section B, Board Governance and Operations. Eventually, they'll work their way through the entire manual. For the changes in these 2 sections, please see the minutes or contact the Office of Communications. Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Assessment, Ms. Carlita Davis, along with Director of Early Childhood Education, Casey Keels, updated the board on the various early childhood initiatives in the district. They're seeing a great deal of success on the programs, and they are eager to see what happens next year. Next, the Board of Education voted to shift the 3rd grade from Washington Street Elementary School to the sister school, West Hartsville Elementary School. Washington Street currently serves grades kindergarten through 3rd grade, while West Hartsville serves grades 4 and 5. The State Department is standardizing school grade configurations, and the new state school report cards put Washington Street's 3rd graders on West Hartsville's report card. The district recently held a parent meeting for families of rising 3rd graders at Washington Street. At the meeting, Dr. Newman laid out the reasoning behind the projected move, answered many of the questions from the parents, and then took the vote of the parents. The parents overwhelmingly voted to move 3rd grade from Washington Street Elementary to West Hartsville next year. Dr. Newman then made that recommendation to the board on Monday night based on the parent vote, and the board voted to make the change in the 2019-2020 school year. In the fall of 2020, both schools will combine into the new school in Hartsville. The board held a very brief executive session about personnel matters before adjourning the meeting. And those are the highlights of the May 13th Board of Education meeting. Thank you and have a great day.